Alright guys, well, got a few more things that we can do. We have cleared out pretty much all of our assignments, aside from these ones, which we're not going to do, as I've said before. However, there has been something that's been sitting around since pretty much the beginning of time. Let's zoom out to the over-galaxy map. I was going to say overworld, but haha. Alright. I may have mentioned this earlier. Exodus Cluster, Asteroid X57. This right here is actually the only Mass Effect 1 DLC available for the PlayStation 3 version. There are two DLCs available for Mass Effect 1. However, one of them didn't make it to the PS3 port because they accidentally lost the source files. However, we do have Asteroid X57 that we should take a look at.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I have a difficult assignment, Commander. You're the only one I can trust to get it done. There's a criminal leader named Darius in the Skillian Verge who controls most of the raider activity. I'd like you to negotiate a ceasefire with him.
You're kidding. Admiral, I'm the last person who should be negotiating a ceasefire.
That's exactly why I chose you, Commander. Darius is a warrior. He wouldn't take an Alliance negotiator seriously. But with your very public achievements, you represent a strong image that Darius has to respect. Show him that the Alliance won't back down. Show him he better make peace while he can.
I still think this is a mistake, Admiral.
You're not under my command, but we need you for this job. You're the only one that could get it done right. The meeting will take place on a remote barren planet. I'm transmitting the coordinates now. I'm also transmitting the background for this negotiation. Fifth Fleet out.
I'm actually interested as what that is. I'm gonna take a look. What do we have here? UNC the negotiation. Meet Darius. Planet Nonwell and Plutus of Hades Gamma. So, okay, well, that's something. That has absolutely nothing to do with the DLC. But let's take a look. We have Terra Nova. Now, the history on Terra Nova is actually kind of interesting. It's one of the first colonization projects by Alliance people, I guess. Second human extrasolar colony, it says. First beyond its own mass relay, which is the Sharon mass relay. It has the highest population of any colony out there. Let's see. Just skimming through that, it seems to be a pretty nice place. And it represents a really strong model. It's a representation for the strength of the Alliance, pretty much. It's very important to the Alliance. It's almost as important as Earth, which is our home planet. I believe the first colony is actually on Mars. Let's take a look at Bohr. Doesn't seem to be much here. All of these have I think they would have a rather detailed explanation of what they are. Tyr, because they are within the Exodus system cluster. But let's see, Loki. I think we all know who Loki is. Small terrestrial world with little to recommend it. Awesome! Well, it seems like that's all we've got here, so let's take a look at Asteroid X57 and see what this is. X57 is a metallic asteroid, originally located at the trailing Lagrange point of the gas giant Bohr. With the increased development on Terra Nova, a new orbital port facility was necessary. Due to a shortage of funding, it was designed to mine out X57, using the recovered resources to finish out the interior for habitation. The asteroid was decelerated from Bohr's orbit using fusion torches, allowing it to fall into the orbit of Terra Nova. Recently, communications with the engineering team on X57 have been lost, the fusion torches have reignited, and the asteroid is accelerating towards Terra Nova. That is, as they say, a problem. Alright, so on this, we're going to do just a bit of fighting. So I'm going to take along Ashley, and I'm going to take along Rex, because I think we're going to need more combat.
its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 4 hours. Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Hello. I heard your transmission. Can you hear me? You haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
So we got 4 hours to save the world. Let's take a look at our journal. Bring down the sky. After landing on the small asteroid, you were contacted by a human. 3 fusion torches are being used to direct the asteroid into the path of a nearby planet, Terra Nova. She's urged you to find the torches and shut them down. So we need to find 3 fusion torches and disable them. And to do so, we should look at the map. Okay, so we have... This is a fusion torch. This is a transmission tower. Fusion torch. Fusion torch. Okay, so this is a rather difficult mission, being a DLC and all. Let me take a look using my handy dandy whatchamacallit. Okay. I can't remember exactly how I'm supposed to shut these down, so I'm gonna try this tactic. That tactic did not appear to work. However, I do hear other things going on, so that's great. I'm seeing a lot of stuff. I believe there's a turret over here.
Headed in the right direction. I don't know who you are, but I'm damn.
Okay, if you notice, this turret was pretty much inactive until I got close enough. So pretty much what we gotta do is is try to stay moving. These turrets, normally you can... Whoa, hey, what? Okay, fine, I'm moving. Normally you can pretty much just strafe around a turret for a while and everything will be fine. But you can't do that on these ones because they have cover, automatic cover here basically. So let me get close to this one over here. Yeah, there's one across the way as well. So I'm just gonna kind of do a drive-by. There we go. There's some more turrets. Imagine doing this without a cannon, by the way. This was a really, really tough mission. That was a miss. Trying to take this out. There we go. Great, excellent. We're doing good. Doing good. So I pretty much got to disable all these turrets by shooting them a bunch of times. And this might take a little while, so I'm just going to do a little fast forwarding. Okay, I think I've got them all. So let's head into this area, see if we can shut down the torch. And sure, we have to be on the wrong side. That's exactly what I was looking for. Thank you, game. Alright, let's see what we've got. Oh man, I was hoping these would all be weapons lockers. Well then, I'm guessing we won't be able to know what we get until we open the door. Oh hey. Oh hey.
Tarians.
Harak! Check! Check!
Well, that was fun. Batarians. By the way, that overheat, that's pretty much what happens when they sabotage my weapons. Okay, there's a grenade right here. Ow. Okay, starting to go away. Everything's good. We should be able to do overload on them. Let's see. I believe that their Varen are gone. Batarians are generally a rather... well, in general, they're not very friendly. Let's just say that. They usually are going to be rather... more like Krogan, except... I think they're all dead now. Like Krogan, except not quite as destructive. They're not quite as smart, but they do have that bloodlust of trying... Why did that go? It was already open. Huh. Of trying to pretty much destroy everything here. So let's open up this locker. X. Triangle. X. I almost hit square there. Avenger 8. Striker 7. Alright, so... We should be pretty much okay with the team that we have. If we absolutely needed to, we would be allowed to head back to the ship and switch out our team, but I don't think we're gonna need to. What we need to do is... Ashley, thank you. We need to head upstairs and find the shut-off switch. Maybe. I think it's upstairs. So there is a reason to do this last. As you may have guessed by now, level sort of scales with you to some extent. There's sometimes things are a little bit easier than other things. You know, if you have more abilities, it's usually simpler to do. But level pretty much the difficulty of the enemies, triangle, circle, X, square, X. The difficulty of the enemies, their health, and a whole bunch of other stuff pretty much scales with your level. Disable torch. Circle, triangle, circle, circle.
I'm reading that the torch is offline. Was that you? Can you hear me?
Who are you? What's going on?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova.
We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know, but if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die.
If I find out anything,
I've gotta go. Good luck.
Well then, torch is out. Probably ought to try to turn out those other torches because, hey, torches. Propelling asteroids into planets. Not really a great idea. Another thing I should say, Batarians aren't generally known for their intelligence. Like I said, Krogans are kind of smarter than them.
Hey.
Oh god. I didn't mean to... Are you hurt?
You can't go firing your weapon at everything that moves. What the hell's wrong with you?
Sorry. I thought you were one of them.
Here's the tip. 2 eyes, human. 4 eyes, Batarian.
Yeah, okay. I'll remember that.
I know you're scared, but I'm here to help. Commander Shepard with the Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family. They live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
I don't have time to do the math in my head. What happens if we don't stop this rock?
X57 is 22 kilometers long, twice the size of the asteroid that wiped out the Earth's dinosaurs. It would be like millions of fusion bombs striking at once. Millions. The heat of the blast. 1,000 kilometers away, clothes will ignite. There'll be global wildfires. Air shock will flatten everything for hundreds of kilometers. Terra Nova will die, Shepard. Not just our colony. The planet. There'll be a climate shift, mass extinctions. The ecosystem won't recover for thousands of years. Millions, maybe.
Is there any chance it'll land in the oceans?
That would be even worse. Tsunamis would sweep inland at hundreds of kilometers per hour. Millions of tons of water would be vaporized at the point of impact. Global cloud coverage. The plants could all die, and if they go, the whole ecosystem rolls over. I'd have to run the numbers, but take my word for it, it'd be bad.
That does sound bad.
I guess Batarians are as bad as they say.
I've heard all the stories. Slave rings ranching people like animals. Pirate bands burning colonies to the ground. But this The Citadel conventions forbid asteroid drops. I never thought the Batarians would go this far.
The conventions only apply to Council-aligned races. The Batarian government is a rogue state.
The Batarians aren't stupid. If they made a policy of this, the Council will declare war on them. My opinion? These guys aren't backed by their government. They've got to be working on their own.
If the Batarians can't keep their own crazies in line, we'll do it for them.
I just don't want the Terra Firma Party using a threat to my home as an excuse to invade somebody else's.
You were on the ground when this happened. How many Batarians have you seen? And where?
They landed at the main facility. It's locked down now. They've changed the passcodes. No idea what's going on inside. I did see groups head out to each of the torch stations. Couldn't say how many, though. Enough to give you a fight.
Any idea who's behind this? Who's leading them? That might provide a clue.
I heard a couple of them talking. They mentioned a Balak. It sounded like he's the one in charge. They didn't seem convinced this was a good idea, but they were scared of the guy. Scared enough to do what he wanted.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
You set them up. Can you disable them?
Not from here. No. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
4.5 million people are going to die in a few hours. Don't make me trot out some tired platitude about the needs of many versus few.
But if you see them while... No. You're right. Focus on the torches. Sorry. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Katie's alive. She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
Time's running short. I'm gonna go punch this mountain into space.
I think I'll make myself scarce in case any Batarians come back. Good luck, Shepard.
I'm gonna go punch the mountain into space. Yes, Shepard. Let's go do that.